Beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Brett Anderson gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's having a fantastic year with an ERA of under 2. He's going to have to pitch real well in this one to keep that ERA as minuscule as it is.
Number 17 heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 17.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Smoked on the ground left side. And he's retired here, one away. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about first basemen that are just very smooth, Adrian Gonzalez, he comes to mind. Not the most athletic guy and may not cover a ton of ground, but everything he does just looks very smooth. We get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Matt Kemp will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Into the windup and the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's the Padres nothing, Dodgers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. James Shields will be the man on the mound for the Friars. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you take a look right here. Right-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's had his way with him.
Yasiel Puig comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Corey Seager will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, he's been hitting over 400 in his last 10 games, but wow, that was a stinker yesterday.
Shields pauses. First pitch on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And it's been a less than amazing start to the road trip, too. They've won just 1 of their first 4 games, so they'll be looking to turn that around here.
And the throw by Ramirez is in time, and there's 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Jock Peterson will stand in now, and as you can see there, he comes in currently ranked 7th in RBIs in the National League.
Yeah, and you know what, guys? This is kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many had him pegged to be one of the best run producers in the game coming into this season. He is having a breakout year, in my opinion.
First offering on its way. Launched to right field and deep. Back goes Kemp, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Throw won't get him.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on, and that's a good one there as this ball's going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs.
And if the power is there, this is when you expect to see it. He's right in the prime of his career and having a big year.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Shot towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Justin Turner will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. There is Solarte. Weeks for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Gerald Flash will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled over the last month or so.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Gonzalez in foul ground, 1 away.
We could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old... So that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Yangervis Solarte will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
He gets another easy pop-up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Derek Norris into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Hit to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Will Venable strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Ground ball right side. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, defensively, they have the lowest fielding percentage in the majors. Not a lot of fun when you're out on the mound and you don't know if the guys behind you are going to make the play. We'll see what happens here.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Chase Utley takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming, here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The phrase is get the bunt down, not get the bunt up. That's costly there.
Settling in now, Brett Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. It'll be Alexi Ramirez's turn when we come back. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. And here is Alexei Ramirez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Alexei Ramirez.
Hard hit ball to second, but Utley is in the right place at the right time. There's one gone.
Batting eighth.
And this is just a pitcher's way of making sure his infielders are awake out there. First pitch of the inning, and this ball's hit pretty hard. But as you can see, he doesn't have that far to go to pull it in.
Stepping in now, Jamal Weeks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. No home runs as of yet, and 11 RBIs. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Standing in now, James Shields. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Fastball called for strike two.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Yasiel Puig will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. Ground ball left side. Solarte fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number one.
The batter, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping in, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air to left field. Flash has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit to first. Myers takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Number 17 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 17.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. This is hit sharply to the left side, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Will Myers, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Matt Kemp will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row. So now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Now to the plate, Gerald Flash. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Grounded back up the middle. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Adrian Gonzalez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Shields steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Third baseman.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kemp. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Will Venable stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. LA's on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Yonhervis Solarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Catcher, Derek Norris.
Derek Norris stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Alexi Ramirez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Venable has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Yasmani Grandal will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Shields sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
Well, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Utley now will hit for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Into the box now, Brett Anderson. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1. For Utley, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guys throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. Here's Corey Seager. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jamal Weeks will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
John Jay has grabbed the bat now and moved into the on-deck circle, so he'll hit in the place of the pitcher, Shields. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2 and tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it, and he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, base hit. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, the offense for these guys has kind of been like you, Steve, all year long. Been on vacation. They didn't get much going yesterday at all. They've been shut down pretty well in this one, too. But finally, a little hope as they're on the board here with the RBI single.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson moves over. One out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So a pivotal moment here and digging in now, Matt Kemp. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
And you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
This one's flared out toward left. Venable moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Stepping in now, Gerald Flash, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Utley for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 1. Drew Pomeranz will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 13, Drew Pomeranz.
Jock Peterson will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Popped high in the air. Weeks is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Pomerantz sets. Here's the first pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Justin Turner.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And a bouncing ball, foul. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Fly ball out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Yonhervis Solarte is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
3-0 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
And the count will be full. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Alexi Ramirez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him. Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
In now, Jamal Weeks. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. Hot shot on the ground to short. Reined in. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. One left for 샌디에고. They still trail it here 3-1. Will Venable will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Drilled right back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages. Taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Chase Utley stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Yeah, he just chased out of the zone on that first pitch. This time he started to, but he wisely pulled it back. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Brett Anderson will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Trace Thompson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for L.A., and it's still 3-1. Brett Wallace is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 39, Brett Wallace.
Chris Hatcher will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Hatcher.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Hit out towards second, and it comes up on Utley. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Number 17 stands in. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Turner. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Yimi Garcia will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Yimi Garcia.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Will Myers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard hit towards center. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for 샌디에고. Score holds, it's 3-1. Carlos Villanueva is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Carlos Villanueva.
Yasiel Puig leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Corey Seager. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. For Puig, he's now at 23 doubles on the year. Hit down the line at first. Myers scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
And this inning's going exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number 2 hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
Jock Peterson strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 28 on the season, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, you know this guy's hit a lot of home runs this year, and most of them have been prodigious shots, big flies, no doubters. So every now and again, you know, you got to give him one of these, and you can see it right here, right off the foul pole, and hey, they all count.
Jose Dominguez will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Ramirez. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose. Alex Guerrero will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 7, Alex Guerrero.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 1. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Alex Guerrero is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 7, Alex Guerrero.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Matt Kemp, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And a reminder, we'll look back over the key plays of the ballgame with post-game highlights immediately after we conclude matters here in L.A. Gerald Flash will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Venables there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guy stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 5-1. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final